What's good? What's good with y'all boys? You feel me? It's TSB Entertainment. You feel me? We back. We back with another little spiritual type vid. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I really wanted to come on here and talk about like, bro, like y'all gotta realize, bro, like the shit that y'all do today is going to affect your kids one day. The shit that our parents were doing, the shit that generations before us did, has accumulated to us. That their karma has accumulated to us, and our karma is going to accumulate to our kids and our future generations. It's about what you doing in like every day, like you know what I'm saying. And it's little things, bro. It's really little things that you do during your day, like. I say you smoking all the time, or you can't stop drinking all the time, or you know what I'm saying. You not good with money, and you always spending money all the time, or you know you have a certain prejudice against somebody. Like that shit is going to carry on to other generations, bro. Like you can't keep doing that if it's you know what I'm saying shit you need to get over that you can't get over. You know, if you don't get over shit like that, when you have kids, that shit is going to feed off into them. And then they're going to have hard times getting over certain shit like that because you could never get over it. You have to get over your shit first for your kids to not accumulate that karma, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what I'm like, it's really the little thing. It's the little things you do throughout your day that you don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? Having a negative mindset all the time, or, you know, letting certain shit piss you off all the time. Like your kids are going to reenact those same type of characteristics when they grow up and stuff like that, and they're gonna be at a and that's not bad. That's not just bad karma. It's good karma too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say you someone who's really healthy and you're in the gym a lot and you have just a good mindset on going to the gym and being healthy. Your kid in turn is probably, as long as you know what I'm saying, your female or your spouse, whoever, is, you know, holds that same standard to some extent, then that kid is going to hold that standard for themselves. Okay, like, you know, they gonna have the mentality, okay, like I gotta get in the gym, I gotta, you know what I'm saying, I gotta be healthy. It's just always gonna be in the back of their mind because you have done it. And if you show them, especially, you know what I mean, if you have kids and you're showing them certain characteristics, that karma is going to weigh off onto them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be watching that stuff, but it gets deeper than that. It's even like before they born. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you doing before they're born. You know what I'm saying? Think about like things that you know about yourself that like, damn, my mom and dad are the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's so hard to break like family curses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? For instance, like being the first person in your family to go to college. That curse is like, bro, it really is that deep. Like, not going to college, like, bro, that's why that shit is so hard to break that curse. That's why, you know what I'm saying, niggas who get involved in the streets and shit like that, a lot of the times their kid end up on that path, or prison. You know what I'm saying? Your pops, your grandfather, your uncle, you know what I'm saying, you see all them go to prison. That negative karma is going to accumulate to that kid, and then what's more likely to happen? They're gonna go to prison, right? You know what I'm saying? And it's not just negative shit, it's good shit too. Like, if you a hustler, you know what I'm saying, you get into the bag, and you know what I'm saying, you living right and whatnot, your kid is most likely gonna have that mentality when they grow up, like, man, I need to, you know what I'm saying, I need to get my shit together, you know what I'm saying, I need to stay straightforward on this money, you know what I'm saying. Karma works, but karma works with money, karma works with anything, bro. You can accumulate negative karma through whatever. If you, like I said earlier, if you just blowing money all the time and shit like that, your kid probably gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach yourself good habits before you can teach your kid good habits. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we just gotta realize, like, our negative karma and positive karma is going to like accumulate to them one day. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it's many habits we have throughout our days. You know, it's really just even how we treat people. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want your kid to treat you like shit and be talking back to you and blah, 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 treat your parents with respect. You know what I'm saying? Teach yourself that shit. Have that in your mind before you know what I'm saying, it ends up in their mind. It's many, like, the laws of the universe. And you can tie this into the laws of the universe, like the law of cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? It's all going to be a ripple effect. If you do something, it's going to cause something to, you know, have an effect after. You know, you can't just do something in this world, put something out in this world without it having an effect after, or having an outcome or a consequence or something like that after, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's where the law of attraction comes in, is because the cause and effect the cause and effect that you're putting out into the world is what you're going to attract. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just you got to think of it. You got to think of it deeper. You can't just think of it as just karma for you or stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna build up more karma for yourself, but that's going way into your kid's life too at some point. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, the habits we have today and stuff like that, we got to clean that shit up, especially the bad habits, because our kids are always more likely to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's with drugs, with anything, just any everyday habit. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important to live every single day. You know what I'm saying? Damn near as perfect as you can. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be perfect. Ain't nobody gonna be perfect, and your kids are still gonna be imperfect. But you want to be able to limit all the shit that you know what I'm saying, cause them to have. Like I said, it's a cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't want to fix the shit, it's going to have an effect on your kids. You know what I'm saying? So that karma that we accumulate today by, the certain habits we have on a day-to-day basis, we have to understand is one day have a way bigger effect than just on us. It's going to affect our kids and then their kids and stuff like that. There's stuff that we don't even know, insecurities that we might have or traumas that we might have that are from our great great grandparents that we just don't even know about. You know what I'm saying? But because they didn't get over those traumas or whatnot, we were left with a little bit of that in us. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where a cause and effect type of situation comes in. And that's why I'm saying karma works really, it really ties in well with the laws of the universe. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you know what I'm saying? We just need to lock in. Y'all need to lock in. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, you got to change a lot of the habits that you have, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you want your kids to be better than you, because that should be at the end of the day, especially at the end of life on the bucket list or whatever you want to call it, that should be one of the biggest goals we have is for the generations below us to be better than us. You know what I'm saying? The generations that we leave off are better than us. There was a quote. I'm about to find that quote. So Proverbs 13:22, a good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. You see what I'm saying? So a good person leaves an inheritance. That's not just money. That's karma. You know what I'm saying? That's good karma. You leave a good inheritance. You create good karma throughout your life. Or bad karma. You accumulate bad karma, and that's going to then leave an inheritance on your children's children. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that we get from our grandparents that we don't even realize. Karma that they have sent down to us because they couldn't get over certain traumas, or, you know what I'm saying, just couldn't break bad habits and stuff like that, essentially gave us the bad karma. So, leave your a greater inheritance for your children's children. That's not that. Think deeper about that. That don't just mean money. You know what I'm saying? That means, lessons and just, you know what I'm saying, really karma, you know what I'm saying, cause and effect, you know what I'm saying, because you couldn't get over this, now your kid's gonna, like I said, your kid's gonna accumulate it, So yeah, man, it's important, you know what I'm saying, it's in the Bible, so you know it's important, you gotta lock in on it and really dissect your day-to-day life, you know what I'm saying, and get over certain stuff that you need to get over, that's sitting in the back of your subconscious mind, but you're just not acknowledging. You know what I'm saying? Get over that stuff.